First thing I'd like to say is that, what we're trying to do is preserve a way of life. The Eastern Shore is certainly unique to Maryland. I say that, do we really need this bill? That's really the question. Why do we preserve marshland? Why do we preserve certain areas? Because we feel like they're pristine. I look at the industry. Farming is our number one industry on the shore. And I am afraid that when you start to encroach on that, then you're encroaching on our way of life. And I don't want to encroach on anyone else's. I've always been very respectful of that. And I think that what we're trying to say here is that this is an encroachment on our way of life. Like I said, the Eastern Shore is something that I'm very passionate about. I love living in Maryland. I love the Eastern Shore. When you start to encroach on what we've known to be our life and our number one industry at home, there's a problem. There's a problem why we feel as passionate as we do about this, and do we really need this bill? To me, I really look at things like there's setbacks. We can't build near the water's edge, right? Marshes, we protect marshes all the time. I'm trying to stand here and convince you to really, really take a look at our way of life and think about your vote here, because I am totally opposed to this. And my goal was to not stand up this entire session, but I just couldn't sit any longer. Thank you, Madam Speaker.